Hello dear ones, welcome to today's class. Today we are going to continue our grammar book chapter number 3. So in the last video, in the last class we have discussed about prepositions and what are prepositions of place. So what are prepositions of place? Yes, prepositions of place are the prepositions that tell us about the location of a noun or a pronoun. Okay. So now what are prepositions by the way? Can you tell me what are prepositions? Yes, prepositions are words that is used before a noun or a pronoun that show the relationship of noun and pronoun with other words in a sentence. Okay, we'll discuss what are prepositions once again. Prepositions are words that we use before a noun or a pronoun. So, we will be always using preposition before a noun or a pronoun. You have to keep this in mind, very important point. Now, they are used to show their relation, show the relationship of noun or a pronoun with other words in a sentence. If we want to know the relationship of noun or a pronoun with other words in a sentence, we will be using preposition. For example, just see the first sentence, I am sitting on a chair. Where am I sitting? So you got to know that I am sitting on a chair. So the relationship is established between the noun chair and the rest of the sentence, rest of the part of the sentence, I am sitting with the preposition on. Okay. So these are preposition, and preposition can be used before a noun or before a pronoun. Here her is a pronoun and we used preposition to before the pronoun her. So prepositions are of prepositions of location, preposition of direction, preposition of time. Now we have discussed preposition of place or location in the last video, in the last class, and now today we will be discussing about preposition of time and preposition of direction, or otherwise it is called as preposition of movement. Okay. Now preposition of time. So it has some connection with the time. Okay. So if we want to know about the time of an action of a noun or a pronoun, that means when a noun, that means when this action happened. If we want to know the time of action of a noun or a pronoun, we will be using preposition of time. These are the prepositions of time: at, in, on, during, since, for, ago and before. You have to by heart this many prepositions of time, very important. Okay. Prepositions of time tell us about the time of action of a noun or a pronoun. When we see the example, the idea will be clear to you. Okay. So just see, we will see the first example. We ate our breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning. So the action is that we have our breakfast. That means we had already had the breakfast. At what time? So if we want to know the time, we will use the preposition at. At what? Breakfast at what time? At 8 o'clock. And also in the morning, not in the evening, in the morning. So these are the time. 8 o'clock and morning is the time, and we have used the preposition at and in to establish the time of action. That means when they had breakfast. At what time they had breakfast? They had breakfast at 8 o'clock, and when they had breakfast, they had breakfast in the morning, not at the evening, not during the lunch time, but they had the breakfast in the morning. Now next one, just see this one. Ramesh has been swimming for the past 2 hours. That means we know that Ramesh has been swimming, but for how many time? How much time he has been swimming? He has been swimming for past 2 hours. For example, imagine that now the time is 10 a.m. Okay, so he has been swimming from 8 a.m. So the past 2 hours, that means 8 a.m. from 8 a.m. onwards he was swimming. So we got to know the time. So this is the preposition of time. Now just see, Rishi was born in 2018. We got to know the time, we got to know the year. That means when the Rishi was born. So he was born in 2008. My alarm clock rings at 7 a.m. So we got to know the time as 7 a.m. When the alarm clock rings, it is at 7 a.m. So at, in, for, all these are. Then ago. Ago is also a preposition of time. My grandparents went on a pilgrimage 3 years ago. So when the grandparents went on a pilgrimage, they went 3 years ago. So these all are prepositions of time. Okay. So preposition of time: at, in, on, during, since, for, ago and before. These you have to by heart this. Okay. Now moving on to the next one, prepositions of movement or direction. We used to say preposition of movement or direction. So if we want to know the direction or movement of a noun, prepositions of movement or direction tells us about the movement or direction of a noun. That means in which way the noun is moving, in which direction the noun is moving. If we want to know all such details, we will be using preposition of movement or direction. Through, towards, over, across, into, along and around. These are prepositions of movement. Okay, you have to by heart this. Through, towards, over, across, into, along and around. These are prepositions of movement. Now we will see the example, then the idea will be clear to you. Hima walked along the road. Hima walked in which direction? Hima walked along the road. That means she walked along the road. That means she was walking on a footpath and it was adjacent to the road. So Hima walked along the road. Hima walked where? We want to know the movement or we want to know the direction where Hima walked. So Hima walked along the road. So we got know the answer. Now next one. The dogs ran towards me. The dogs are running. They are making a movement. They are making a movement to where? To where they are making a movement? Towards me. That means the dogs are coming towards me. So the dogs are making a movement. Making a movement towards where? Making a movement where? They are making a movement towards me. They got into the car and left. Where they got in? Which direction they got or which movement they made? They got into the car and left. Now next one, they were marching through the fields. Where they were marching, they are marching, they are doing some movement, they are going on a direction. So which direction they are? Marching through the fields. Through the fields. They are not marching on the road, they are not marching on anywhere, but rather they are marching through the fields. The monkey jumped over the trees. Just see this last example. The monkey is jumping. That means monkey is making a movement. So what movement he is making? He is jumping over the trees. He is not walking. He is not sitting. But rather he is making a movement and he is jumping. He is making the movement of jumping. Jumping in which direction he is jumping? Over the trees. Okay. So these are along, towards, into, through, over. These are prepositions of movement. If we want to know the movement or direction of a noun or a pronoun, we will be using the particular preposition of direction or movement. So here in the last sentence we got to know the direction of the monkey by using the preposition over. Here we got to know the direction of they, preposition through. Next one also they, into. Then in the second sentence we got to know the direction of the dogs with using the word towards. And now Hima is the noun. We got to know the direction of Hima or the movement of Hima by using the preposition along. Okay, so we will brush up this idea once again. Prepositions of time. If we want to know the time of action of a noun or a pronoun, we will be using prepositions of time. At, in, on, during, since, for, ago and before. These are prepositions of time. Now coming on to preposition of movement or direction. If we want to know the movement or direction of a noun or a pronoun, we will be using preposition of movement. Through, towards, over, across, into, along and around. These are prepositions of movement you have to study. Okay. So coming on to the homework, grammar book chapter number 3, exercise number 1. So here you have to write your answers in the grammar book only. You don't have to copy down into your notebook, but rather you have to write your answers in the grammar book itself, and we will be discussing the answers during our live interaction time. Okay. So until we meet next time, thank you.